because my father died, so he's now the eldest. Came back with an MBA from California, appeared at the examination, and flunked that examination. Now, you know the system in Pakistan. You have all these sycophants working in your own organization. कि सर इतना पढ़ा लिखा बच्चा है, वो MBA वहाँ से करके आया, इसकी लक खराब है, इसको आप कंडोन कर दें. I said, the moment I do this, I have burned my fingers and I lose my moral authority to stop any sifarish from any grounds. I mean, how can you tell a MNA or a politician that I don't want to appoint your person because he has not qualified according to the process, while I am trying to introduce my own relative through the back door? That is the only way you can actually establish a high moral standards. So consistency between what you are saying and what you are doing. If you fall victim to your own tendency कि ये मेरे दोस्त हैं, इनके बच्चे को तो मैं फेल होने के बावजूद भी ले लूँ, लेकिन किसी मिनिस्टर के बच्चे के लिए मैं बड़ा सीना तान के कहूँ कि ये आपका तो सिफारिश है, इसको तो मैं नहीं ले सकती. You can't do that. So जो तज़ाद है, जो hypocrisy है हमारे मुल्क में between word and action, that is the quality which makes you either the top leader or you remain where you are. Those who suffer because they are not hypocrites in the short run will eventually come out, much better and much happier in the long run. Short run may hope you will. So communication is also consistency between what you are doing and what you are saying. The fifth error is permitting obstacles to block the new vision. In my first conference, कि सर ये भी नहीं हो सकता और ये जो आप कर रहे हैं ये तो बिल्कुल हमने ट्राई किया और नहीं हो सकता. Now people imagine lot of conjectures as to why things cannot be done, and you would all bear this out. Whenever you come out with any new idea, out of 15 people sitting in the room, at least 12 will come out. ये नहीं हो सकता जी, ये practical नहीं है, इससे ये खराबी हो जाएगी, इससे ये हो जाएगी. We do not allow a competition of ideas. That the idea should be tested on its own merit. अगर बॉस का आइडिया है तो वो तो सब वाह वाह साहब बड़ी अच्छी बात आपने कही, लेकिन इनका आइडिया है यार ये तो अभी 2 साल का इसकी नौकरी है, इसको क्या पता, ये इस कंपनी को नहीं जानता, and he may have a bright idea, a very good idea, and they will kill his idea. And then there are people who will find 100 mistakes in the idea. Now, unless you try and test that particular idea and then make changes in the light of your experience, you will never be able to move ahead. Because पहले से अगर आपने सोच लिया कि ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता, तो आप वो विजन को एक्शन में कैसे लेके जाएंगे? आपने रोड ब्लॉक्स पहले ही कर दिए कि जी मैं अगर कार से गया तो मुझे ठट्टा में इतना बड़ा बोल्डर नजर आएगा कि मैं गाड़ी आगे नहीं लेके जा सकता. भाई पहले ठट्टा के रास्ते में जाओ, अगर बोल्डर है तो उसको बोल्डर को लेबर लेकर हटाओ रास्ते से और फिर आगे गाड़ी चलाओ. पहले से सोच लो कि जी बोल्डर है वहाँ और हम आगे नहीं जा सकते हैं. That's the end of your vision. That vision will never be able to translate. Test, try, to remove the obstacles, remove the roadblocks. जिसको आप बोल्डर समझ रहे हैं, वहाँ पता चला कि छोटे से पत्थर है, वो तो आप हाथ से भी उठा के कर सकते हैं, because you have no first-hand experience of the road. You are assuming or you are conjecturing that this is what is going to happen. ठीक है, रोड ब्लॉक होगा, पैसे खर्च करने पड़ेंगे कि वो इतना बड़ा बोल्डर है, किसी को बुला के मजदूरों को उसको वहां से हटाएंगे. So that attitude that we have to remove the bottlenecks, the roadblocks, the constraints can only come in with what I said to you earlier. People who have a positive can-do attitude and mindset. But those, let's say Mr. Naveed of the Satari says, nahi, let us go up to there, फिर देखेंगे, वहाँ जो सूरत हाल होगी, उसका फिर हम मुकाबला करेंगे. He has a can-do, positive, constructive attitude. The chances are he will succeed, while you will sit very quietly with the status quo in Karachi. So this is what he says is roadblocks are only in people's heads, and the challenge is to convince them that no such barriers exist. That is part of your communication. The fourth or fifth are interlinked. So when I used to sit down with my departmental staff, वो कहेंगे जी ये बात ऐसे नहीं हो सकती, ये बात ऐसे नहीं हो सकती. मैंने कहा अच्छा तुम ट्राई कर लो, अगर नहीं हो सकती है तो मेरे पास आ जाओ, इसको फिर हम चेंज कर देंगे. मगर ट्राई किए बगैर, I'm not going to accept that. So it is an imagination of the people. And he says something which I want to read to you, and this will sound familiar to most of you. Supervisors who refuse to adapt to new circumstances and who make demands that are inconsistent with the transformation create most of the roadblocks. And I was so struck with Cotter saying this because this resonates with my own personal experience. They were the biggest, obstacle in getting out of the way. They were not getting out of the way. I had fully charged, enthusiastic young men and women like you, but these supervisors were sitting in the way. What did I do? I said, we are opening up the recruitment at the top level, at the middle level, and at the local level, at the lower level. If you only do at the top level, the middle level and the low level people will never implement what you are doing. If you do in the middle level, then you're squeezed between the bosses and the subordinates, because subordinates don't want to do this and the bosses won't let you do it. If you do it at the lower level, they get frustrated. They leave the institution because they are not getting anywhere. Give chances to everyone in the organization who fulfills the qualification to aspire for their positions. Why? I give you my own practical experience. Khurram came as an OG2, and according to the seniority, it will take him 5 years to go to OG3. That is the seniority come fitness promotion rule. We changed that. We said, now there is a position which we are advertising, which is of OG4 or OG5. And if he has the qualification and he has